giving a little bit of some driving instruction today, this evening as a matter of fact. I find I prefer my driving to be in the evening. I really can get in touch with the road, along with the sky. Now, of course, the sun's down at this time of night, so you see the moon. Got some credentials to my name. Done a lot of training with many masters of the Monte Carlo Speedway. If you're not familiar with that, a very famous speedway. These people here, as a matter of fact, did a little driving in Monte Carlo, compliment of my instruction. So yes, basically just really what you need to know basically is just place your hands firmly at the 10 and 2 position here. Now keep yourself limber and loose. Now you notice you've got a headrest behind you. I strongly advise you rest your head up against it. It really just gives you sort of a relaxing feel as well as a comforting feel. You can really just gaze forward, make sure there's no hazards ahead of you. Now, speed limit, a lot of people have a lot of different feelings on it. Now, there are, of course, suggested posted speed limits alongside many roads. For example, here, this says maximum 40 kilometers per hour. That's sort of a suggestion. Sometimes I go along with suggestions. Sometimes I go a little slower, especially if I want to feel as though I'm in the parade frame of mind. If I really want to get in touch with my days at Monte Carlo, I often go above that suggestion there. Now again, if you are going to go above that, I do suggest you really have your head propped up against the back of the headrest here. Now often, if you do get to speed maximum enough, often what you call gravity will pull your head to the back of this headrest here. I find that a very, very beneficial feature of the automobile. Now you'll notice here, it's hard to distinguish from the inside of the office here, but I am driving a late 90s model Honda Civic. Some say Civic, some say Civic, some not. I don't know how I'd segregate them. Some call it the Civic. It's from the different sort of areas of Europe where they pronounce these C's with a K sound. I really prefer on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. Those are the days that I tend to call it the Civic. A lot of people at Monte Carlo call it the Civic. Now I've had this on the what you call Autobahn over there in Germany. Not sure if you're aware, but that is my motherland. Get back there quite a few times a week. It's quite nice getting out on the Autobahn. Now I have, as I said, instructed numerous people. One person in particular you might recall, Isabella Consuala Winfrey. She's something of a, what you call, professional when it comes to the felines, also known as kitties, cats, pussies. Call them what you want. I prefer feline myself. Now we are approaching a crosswalk here. There are no pedestrians, so we can just proceed through the crosswalk. We're heading up here to an area of town I like to call what you call cattle point. On occasion you do see cattle there. On occasion you do see children frolicking in the surf. Quite a nice location. Really go there sometimes if I just want to prepare myself for my next instruction at Monte Carlo or on the Autobahn. Now Isabella Consuala Winfrey. She does a fair bit of what you call instruction with feline up at this here cattle point. The felines are quite what you call responsive to the handler when you are in the vicinity of the ocean. So she thought that's a very, very, very adequate training facility there. So as I said, we're going to go in here and we'll just discuss some of the different training regimes that have been done here at this, what you call, Cattle Point. I do believe Isabella, Consuala, Winfrey, she's also going to give some feedback on the instructions she has received from me, which she has used at what you call the Monte Carlo and the Autobahn and what have you. Now, of course, I am completely blind. I can't really see where we're going. We did just actually, unfortunately, go past the Cattle Point. Oh, no, we did not. Here it is. Here we are going to go in and have a look around. It is quite dark, you'll notice. We're on guard, making sure there are no predators down here. We may come across a grizzly bear or two, who knows? Something mysterious from the ocean, what you call Cadborosaurus, has been spotted in this area here. Now we do have a pedestrian here. We just make a quick hand gesture, implying that we do see one another. He did not hand gesture me. I'm not sure he did see this automobile in the road. Poor fella. Now, here we are at Castle Point. I see we have another vehicle here. I can only presume they're also here to go over procedures as far as driving an automobile, or perhaps they too are using this for a training facility for the feline creature. Greetings and welcome back. Now, unfortunately, there has been a dermatological incident. Miss Isabella Consuala Winfrey has had a chemical pill go very, very wrong. Very wrong. She did not want to appear on camera. She also, unfortunately, did not want to appear off camera. Just speaking about her training of the felines at the Cattle Point. She's quite emotionally distraught right now. She had a difficult time wrangling a feline there this afternoon. Normally she's quite an exceptional handler, but this kitty really fought back with her. She is trained, actually, and I'm not sure if you're aware of that, psychologically. She can speak to the kitties. She has many different approaches. A lot of it is just with the touch of her hand, various different strokes along the silky coat of the feline. She also speaks a little meow, if you will. Interesting. She's been teaching me a few different meows. Now, if you're not aware, there's a few different meow tongues, different areas of the word. The felines speak a slightly different, what you call, dialect. So she is sort of proficient in the, what you call, Canadian feline. Now, her background, she actually has a little bit of Russian in her. She's learning a few different Russian tongues for the feline. Very, very, very talented there. And as I said, a lot of our professional relationship comes from, what you call, some of the driving instructions she's done through me. She did a lot of racing at the Monte Carlo and along the Autobahn, which is my home turf, if you will. I have home court advantage on the Autobahn with lots of different medals. Just remembering just one thing, as I said, just grip the wheel firmly at the 10 and 2 position. Always mind your turns. Watch out, make sure there's no children, no felines, what have you, running underneath the wheels. Sometimes that happens, and it can be what you call a bit of a different kind of event. So I just try and keep my bearings on straight. I focus straight ahead. And it just is, it's all you can ask for, really. Now, I do expect that once this chemical peel clears up on him, as Isabella Consuala Winfrey, she'll be a little more free to speak on the camera. She really would like to give what you call a testimonial on her experiences driving the Monte Carlo. And again, as I specifically asked to speak a little to her different, what you call, approaches to training the feline. So, Gonna get off here. Got circuit training to do in preparation for the Monte Carlo training I'm doing next week with my different students. So I will check back, don't you fret. Keep tuning in, keep gripping that wheel at the 10 and 2 position, and always remember, by civic, by civic, by proud. That's all for now, folks.